What was the hardest decision of your life? Back in school, when my friend told me, your sister is kinda cute, I almost broke his nose. But last month, when he shared his plans about proposing to her, I was the first to approve. I knew him long enough to tell that he is the best man my sister could get. Everything started with just napkins. I ducked into my sister's car to grab extras for the rehearsal dinner planning, and her phone buzzed on the passenger seat. One preview was all it took. Something about last night at the hotel and can't wait for round two. The name wasn't her fiance's. My stomach did that free fall thing. I took a couple quick screenshots, hands shaking so hard I almost dropped her phone. Then I slipped it back like nothing happened and stood there, palms on the hood, trying to decide if I'd just imagined the whole thing. I cornered her that night. Her face went ghost white and she folded like a lawn chair. It was just a slip, she said. A dumb one-time thing that meant nothing. She was terrified of losing the life she'd already mapped out in color-coded binders. Then she dropped to her knees, literally, and begged. She reminded me Mom's heart isn't great. Dad lives for appearances, and every holiday would detonate if this got out. She swore the affair was done, that telling him would only hurt him more. I left her apartment with her sobs chasing me down the stairs and those screenshots hot in my pocket like coals. 7 nights, 0 real sleep. I'd stare at the ceiling, replaying that text bubble. My best friend had been my emergency contact since 10th grade. He once hitchhiked through the rain to pick me up when my beater Civic died. My sister used to punch bullies for me on the school bus. I pictured the wedding, flowers, music, cake, and then imagined hitting the pause button to drop this bomb. Every scenario ended with someone's face twisting in betrayal, usually mine. Morning of the bachelor party, I asked him for a quick walk. We sat on a park bench overlooking the river. I started with, "I've got something to tell you, and it's going to suck," and watched the grin slide off his face. I handed him my phone. He scrolled, color draining, then stared at the water for a long, silent minute. No yelling, just a quiet, "You're sure?" I nodded. He whispered, "Thanks," voice cracking like a broken speaker, then walked off without looking back. By that afternoon, the wedding was off, canceled with a mass text that read, "It's over." Mom found out from Aunt Carol before I could explain. She cried for 2 straight days. Dad told me I'd fractured the family. My sister blocked my number. The groomsmen group chat exploded, half calling me a hero, the other half saying I'd gone scorched earth. Thanksgiving? Canceled. Christmas cards came back marked, "Return to sender." I ate both holidays at a diner off I-95, refilling coffee and picking at pie while the waitress pretended not to notice I was on the verge of tears. Months later, my best friend moved to Seattle for a fresh start. We still text happy birthday emojis, but the easy jokes are gone. My sister still hasn't spoken to me. The hardest part isn't the canceled cake or the wasted deposits. It's knowing I chose truth over peace and left burns on everyone I was trying to shield. So what would you have done? Kept quiet, let the wedding march on, or pulled the pin and watched the blast? Tell me below, I still wonder.